Guys, I think this is the first proper alone time I have had in a week. I'm just gonna move myself so I can get some more flattering light on my face. But yeah, I've literally not had a proper alone time, like more than my mum's 5 to 10 minute walks with the dogs alone for a week. My sister arrived Monday at midnight and she was at my place until we left together on Friday, and this weekend I have just been constantly surrounded by family. I've been getting a lot of sort of well-meaning comments like, "Oh, it's gonna be so good for you to return to your family, it's gonna be so relaxing," and I'm like, relaxing does not go in the same sentence with my family. Just, they're well-meaning people, but they don't stop talking ever. They have no impulse control. They don't understand the concept of quietness and calm, and I'm just kind of having a moment of gratitude for some proper alone time for the first time in a long time. And of course I am spending that alone time going out. I would love to just sit here with my dog babies and just hang out, but guys, I'm not done with the Christmas presents and I haven't gotten a new passport yet, and what better time to go out than when all that lovely snow that I was going to show you has rained away. What? That's disappointing. But yeah, my point here was not to like complain about finally being with my family. I'm just trying to explain why Vlogmas is a bit haphazard now. There will be 24 Vlogmases whenever they come out, you know, but I can't guarantee that they will all come out on the day like they did when I only had my own mental space to take care of rather than everyone else's, and which is also why you're just seeing like the odd footage and songs overlaying when I am filming at home, when I'm not home alone. Because like I said, this family of mine just don't understand the concept of being quiet. I can literally say, could you just be quiet for a bit? I'm filming something, I'm saying something to the camera. Not gonna happen. They will remember for 5 seconds and start doing something. Like I just tried to film lighting the candles last night and reciting that verse. We are joined by Cassie, the very old dog. So I tried to light the candles and I knew better than to even ask them to be quiet, to be honest. So I added a recorded reciting of the verse that I'd done earlier in the day when they had been out for a couple of minutes. Before my sister got here. My mum was walking the dogs in the morning, but then obviously the lights weren't right, and so I couldn't actually light the candles for that. I just did the verse and I lit the candles when they were at home because that's when it was dark, and you know, but even then, you know, my mum has to come out with all the cutlery and plates and put that on the table, so the table is like shaking while I'm trying to record. It's just, this is what I have to deal with, guys. I'm sorry, this wasn't gonna be complain-orama. It's funny situation. This is the room, you know, this is the room of the flat. There are 2 bedrooms here, but they are very small. One of them is my mom's and it's freezing, and the other one is the one I'm staying in, and it's just it has a bunk bed in it, and it's probably twice the size of that bunk bed. You know, it's not a room to hang out in, so I am kind of forced to just be in here and not have my own space until past January. And yeah, I'm just kind of going a little bit bonkers, so I'm just kind of getting it all out on camera. I hope you don't mind. I hope you will enjoy the rest of this video, because I'm probably just going to fill it with random footage from my town if I do go downtown. That's the plan anyway. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be talking to the camera while I'm in public, and when I come home, obviously the big talk machine is going to be back home from work as well. So yeah, I will catch you when I catch you. lot of fun at the Christmas market and the bookstore and a yarn shop, and there will be more yarn shops, I'm sure. Gosh, this light is really flattering, isn't it? It's getting dark. It's like, what, not even noon, and it's getting dark. It's 1 o'clock, so it'll probably be dark in 1 or 2 hours. This library was built on old stuff.
Et lys skal brenne for denne lille jord. Den blanke himmelstjerne der vi og alle bor. Må alle dele håpet, så gode ting kan skje. Må himmel møtes, et lys tent for deg.
And now we're gonna pretend that the ground is not trying to kill me, even though it's slippery as you can see. I've just been to the bakery and I got a Christmas loaf. So this is a nice big loaf of butter and sugar and raisins. So there we are. It's just very nice and rich and yeah, buttery, kind of brioche like, but also raisiny, and I love it. Need a good Christmas loaf, so we have that. And I'm sure you're wondering what this is. Why is this shaped like a pig? Because this is the Christmas marzipan, and pigs are for some reason a Christmas symbol in Scandinavia. So I picked that up in the shop because I met a friend in downtown Trondheim and we hung out in that lovely indoor tent, and then went to the shop and I bought these, and I bought these. This is a Norwegian donut, cardamom donut if you will. They are completely plain, a lot smaller than a usual donut. I do not have giant hands, and they're just lovely and I love them. They're actually called lard rings if you want to be literal, but the lard that is being used today in Norway is actually completely vegetarian and vegan even, so yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these now. I can show you the inside because they are still like kind of made in the sort of donut-y way. They're bubbly on the inside. I love them, so I'm gonna have one because I'm healthy that way when it's Christmas. Ronja? Ronja? Oh, 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 dog baby. Yeah. Hello. So, well, some damage has been done today. I've been yarn shopping a little bit, just a little bit. The dog is crying. Long story short, my mom's taking the other dog to the vet because she's itching a lot, and so the other dog that is left here with me is not clearly very happy about the situation. This is the worst, least flattering like situation we've had for a while. But yeah, I thought I'd just take you on a tour through my shopping bags. This is like the situation we have here. I also borrowed a pile of books from the library, lots of interesting knitting books. Maybe we should just start with them. Let's do that. So this is a book you may or may not be familiar with. It's Knitting on the Edge. Just a book on how you can basically finish off your knitting at different edges. I think that's really interesting. And Poems of Color. So this is a book on the Bohus tradition. It's a tradition of colorwork yokes from Sweden, and it's really interesting. It's one of those it's just awesome. I mean, it's colorwork yokes, so you already know I'm intrigued, but also the fiber used and the fact that a lot of them were top down, which is something people talk about as a more modern thing nowadays, but actually, you know, it's a thing that's been done for a while, and this is a good example of that. And there is this book which is Knit with Color and Tradition, another Swedish book. Got on a bit of a Swedish kick. With the yarn and the pattern that I'm working on and everything, Swedish all the way. And this book I have, but I was kind of hoping to look through some of these charts while I'm here. I also got this book which looked really interesting. It's Folk Shawls by Cheryl Oberle, and it's just a book of shawls and just kind of, yeah, traditional shawls. Thought that was interesting. I borrowed all these books, okay? I did not buy them, and I'm sorry, the focus just seems to be more keen on the star in the kitchen window. And I got this book. I borrow this book every time I go to the library because nobody's bought it for me yet, and I haven't bought it for myself either because I don't know why. It's awesome. It is Knitting in the Arts. Knitting in Art, I mean, it's translated even. It's just a book about how you see Norwegian knitting in Norwegian art, paintings, etc. And there's one, no, there are 2 books left. Norwegian hand knits. You may have seen this one. I haven't really. I've known about it, but just haven't really cared for it. It kind of looked, Donya, do you mind? It kind of looks like to me that it is, first I thought it was a book just kind of, oh yeah, this is Norwegian because it looks Norwegian. It seems to be founded on more tradition than what I first thought. So last book is another book from the same author that did the Knitting in the Arts. It's Lusekofta fra Setesdal is the cardigan that is called Setesdal, from Setesdal, which is the place where it's from, thus the name. So that leaves my library bag empty and we can look at the yarn. If you can look at the last yarn that I bought, because I got a lot of sock yarn, so I got 2 of each of these colors. They may go to a friend of mine for a sock kit, or I might do socks from them myself. This is the PT5 yarn. So you know about the PT yarn. It's the same company as Roma. It's just, they used to be separate and now Roma bought PT. So it's like PT but with the Roma logo on it. It's called Sport, and I would argue that maybe this is sport weight or a light DK. I think the name is a coincidence because we don't really use those yarn weights, but it's called Sport. 80% wool, 20% nylon, superwash treated. Same thing with this one. I think I got 3 of each, or maybe, hang on. No, I got 2 of this one. This is Tresko by Sandnes. It is a rustic sock yarn that I would argue is DK weight. Let me just get, yeah, I want to say this is DK. 80% wool and 20% nylon. Same thing with this, only it's grey. And I got 3 of that. So because I completely failed to show the yarn properly, I'm just gonna like put in another clip here where I showed you it quicker and yeah, more efficient. Right, so I did put all the yarn out so I can show you a bit better. This is all the PT Tasselad yarn, which is the nylon wool 90-meter yarn. So DK to worsted sock yarn basically. That's what I got. And then I got these 2-ply Totra Gammelserie, as well as these 2 with no focus. There we are. These 3 plies and Finulgarn at the very bottom. Anyway, I think I will kind of cut today's recording short. It is only 5 o'clock, but I need to sit down and edit both today's and yesterday's episode. And then knit some. I have knitted on some new projects. I say project, it's a project that is new. I have also bound off the Molly socks. I just haven't woven in the ends yet, so it doesn't look that nice still because it has a brim that you need to fold over, so I'll just show you that later. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed the walk around town that I did yesterday. I thought that was really nice, so I will catch you later. See ya.
Så tenner vi 3 lys I kveld, for lengsel, håp og glede. De står og skinner for seg selv, og oss som til stede. Så tenner vi 3 lys I kveld, for lengsel, håp og glede.